You're on.
So again, that's the song that we have for that was produced for us. It is called Met Death Madness. I thought
Great
I'd throw
name.
that out there this time. Uh,
Great name.
I mean, it's kind of appropriate for how we are all going to be tonight because I think we're all pretty much half in the bag at this point. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, set the stage. Set the
yeah,
stage for our listeners here, Scott.
yeah. Look, we were all together today and we haven't stopped since we got home. So if we're a little off tonight, there's an excuse and there's a reason, and it's not just Scott this time. I think all four of us are going to
Yeah.
be a little bit in that mix tonight.
so
Yeah.
we are the three of you Giant fans of the Jet Fan Podcast. It's my host. It's our host Scott, Giant Mike, Cardone, and Jet Fan Novak. And we were out today watching the Giants game. Um, we got a little banged up. We saw our teams lose, and
Sadly.
and we had a lot of fun doing it. Actually, that's the good thing about this time of year, with the way our teams have produced. We had fun watching our teams lose, which
Yeah.
I don't think many of us can usually say.
No, we did. We absolutely did. It was a blast, and we stayed long enough to get some solas in. Uh, we saw
Extended
saw-
Sala.
extended sala. We saw a fat Philip Rivers go. It was awesome. It was great.
There was like Jaguars were going up and down the field, and Novak was clapping as like emphatically. We had some like jabronis sign like you're cheering against your own team. I'm like, dude, do not try to enter this circle over here. Don't do it. You have
Don't
no
try to enter
idea
this
what
circle
this
of
is all
madness.
about. Yeah.
Well, he was telling us that like the Jaguars were his like suicide pick or something, and I wanted to say like of all the things about in my life that I could care about less, it's you and your Jaguars pick. Stop
No.
talking to us.
No, I wanted to say to him. Speaking of suicide, I don't get out of here.
So before we get into everything, let me give a shout out. So here's one in the Northeast. Hello, Hartford, Connecticut. Population 120,000. It is one of the oldest cities actually in the world or in the United States, and it's nicknamed the financial capital of the United States, and it's because of all the insurance companies that are there.
The
It's
Hartford.
also Hartford, the Hartford Group. It's the home of Rick Mahorn and also for Novak, Eric Mangini.
Hey, man, Genius is from Hartford.
Mangini, the man genius.
The man genius is from Hartford.
It's also the home of the Hartford Whalers, who are now the Carolina Hurricanes, which we've brought this up on the pod before. I've been to several Hurricane games. I shouldn't say Hurricane games. I've gone to see the Devils play there. And for whatever reason, it's the only franchise in all of American sports where they still wear the fucking jerseys of like the old franchise. It's absurd.
It's because
I don't
that
understand
old
any of
franchise was so good, man. It's how do you give up on the Hartford Whalers? I mean, I get it. The Carolina Hurricane, they're great. They've been a good team they've been in. But come on, the Hartford Whale. I mean, they were awesome, man. You got the brass bonanza, right? When he said Hartford, Connecticut, it's the first thing I thought it was. Dun, 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 dun. Like, come on. Back in Binghamton, we had the Binghamton Whalers for a while, and that song was like it became our national anthem. The brass bonanza. Oh my God.
Well, if you go to our sponsor and have a beer, which you should, I'm
Yep.
throwing a little plug in for our sponsor, Carolina Beer Temple. You go to the bathroom, and right in front at the urinal is a big poster of the Hartford Whalers with a Hurricanes thing at the top. So, that always reminds me that the Hurricanes used to be the Whalers. I
Whalers.
mean, that was a big deal back in the day. And that was actually a cool logo. Those Whalers uniforms were awesome.
Yeah, they were. There's no doubt. Any U.S. professional sports team that has gone away, the Whalers are the best one. The Whalers.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, they should never have left.
Yep.
So we got to see both of our teams lose today. Giants played the Skins, and weren't even competitive, which we all predicted the Giants would win, not only going away, but emphatically. And then the Jets got blown out by the Jags. So we sat there and watched both games, and there's not much we can argue about. Our teams look terrible.
Terrible. So bad. Cardone, what do you got? You go first.
I mean, I just look at the box score, and we saw this. Mariota completed 10 passes the entire game, and one going away. I don't know. Like,
10 passes when going away.
There's not much to say other than just this team is disgusting. We're rooting against our teams now. It all comes down to lose out. I actually enjoy losing now. This has become my identity. This is who we are. It's what we are. The Jets, Giants, no chance to compete today. The Jets especially. We knew that going. God. Jaguars have everything to play for. But this Washington team coming in, losing 8 straight, getting fucking demolished by the Minnesota Vikings last week. This is why we all picked the Giants, at least to win. We thought this was the game where the Giants would fuck up their draft position, which that doesn't even matter, really. And they still can't manage to even – Met Death is that powerful that they can't even put out a game. I'm choking here.
Oh, God. It's all right.
They can't even compete at Met Death. They can't.
Nope.
It was,
no.
I mean, half the stadium was empty. It was gross. Like, the Giants couldn't get anyone involved. They couldn't move the ball. And the Commanders were, well, you guys tell the stat, because, I mean, that's the greatest story that we saw of the whole day. Apparently you can run on the Giants better than anybody in the history of the league.
Going back to the 1930s.
The Cincinnati Reds.
I mean, we saw a stat today, fellas, that is beyond comprehension. The Giants give up more yards per carry than any team in NFL history. And we're not talking about Super Bowl era, okay? The only team worse than Giants, by the way, by 0.2 yards, it's close.
Yeah.
Is the 1934 Cincinnati Reds. All right. So apparently in 1934, that was a football team. Now the Giants just passed, by the way, to move into second, the 1950 New York Yanks. Again, a football team. And all right. So I'm not saying I didn't just shorten Yankees. The name of the fucking team is the New York Yanks. All right. So 1934 and 1950 and the 2025 New York Giants slot in neatly between there because every other team has figured out how to fucking limit teams to 4 yards per carry.
Oh my God.
We've gone over, guys. We've gone over a lot of grotesque statistics while we've been doing this thing.
That means if a team playing against the Giants just sticks the ball into their running back's hands, they shouldn't even face a fucking third down.
They shouldn't never face a third down.
If you go by the averages of 5.8, no one should ever get a third down against the New York Giants. They shouldn't.
No.
Or you shouldn't get a guy past third base if you're the Cincinnati Reds or the New York Yankees.
Send him. Send him.
Since the 34 Reds were around less time than the New York, New Jersey Hitmen of the XFL. The Hitmen were around. The Hitmen had better stats against the run.
Guys, there is not. Is there anyone alive who remembers the 34 Reds? Is there like someone going, I remember that Red squad. They were a good squad.
Or the New York Yanks, like not the New York Yankees, the New York Yanks.
The Yanks.
The Yanks.
Oh, Christ.
Well, wait a minute. I got this for you. So I just Googled the Cincinnati Reds football team.
Yeah.
They played in 1933 and part of 1934. So they were around for a year and a half.
They didn't even get a full season.
And Novak and the Yanks were an NFL football team that played in 50 and 51. So they were around for 2 seasons. This is what the 2025 Giants are up against. They evolved from the New York Bulldogs. Their mascot is a fucking little bulldog. Like,
I don't. Shut it down. Shut it down.
the New York
End the
Yanks, their home
franchise.
field was Yankee Stadium, and in parentheses, and sometimes the Polo Grounds. What does that mean? Like,
If
they
someone
just
else
showed
was
up at
playing
Yankee
there
Stadium,
that
like, oh
day,
shit, there's a Yankee game going on today, so let's just fucking. Like,
we'll go down the street.
it's
Can I
like
read
it's
you-
like a pickup. It's like when you're kids and you drive around, or you ride around on your bicycles looking for a fucking field to play, like pick up football on, kill the guy with the ball.
Do you want to hear the key facts about the Reds?
Yeah.
Their home field was at Crosley Field, which is now Great American Ballpark site. Their performance was called an anemic offense, holding records for lowest scoring totals. And they folded in 1934 for failing to pay league dues, so the St. Louis Gunners took over their schedule. And they were slightly better than the 2025 Giants and stopping the run. Or worse. I mean,
That team couldn't stop the run so hard they fucking folded. All right. And we are right behind them. We are
Jeez,
nipping
this is awesome.
at their heels. They just quit playing. They said, "No, fuck, we can't. We're not playing anymore."
that's the best.
I love the fact that the Giants are in the same category of a stat with two baseball team names of football teams.
They folded after a year and a half.
Throw in the St. Louis Cardinals, and we got the trifecta there.
This is how disgusting this
I know.
is Giant franchise is right now. This is it. Oh my god.
So Giants lost to the Skins. Not a lot to break out there. We talked about it. Mike mentioned it. Like Mariota didn't do anything. Giants didn't do anything. Dart really didn't play well. We had a
He
little
did not
bit
play
of an
well.
opportunity to come back. Dart threw an interception, and after that, game was over. There wasn't a lot to break down in this game.
No. The only thing we're looking for here, right? The rest of the season, guys, is about Jackson Dart, right? That's all we want to see. That's all we care about. And he didn't look great today. He did not look great today. I mean, I'm starting to get a little bit concerned because, yeah, he gives us the best chance to win. But his best plays are when he tucks it and runs it. I don't love that. I don't want another version of Justin Fields. I mean, he still throws a great ball. I mean, he threw two great balls today that were dropped. Of course, Slayton, and then I forget who dropped the other one, but those were key game-changing plays if those balls have been caught. But it's concerning. It's concerning, and we're in this area where we're like, do we play him and expose him to this nonsense, or do we put him on the shelf? And you guys know me. I've talked about this before. I say play him. I play him into the ground. I don't care. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess in some mind this could be a damaging period for him. I mean, I don't know. He's got zero help out there. The best player on the team outside of him is Wan'Dale Robinson. And listen, Wan'Dale Robinson is a really good slot receiver, really, really good slot receiver. But he should not be your second best player on offense, including the quarterback.
I do say this though, like this is the dilemma we talked about at the when we were talking today. Dart could win a couple games here going down the stretch. Do we want him to win games? Because he might be able to do that.
No,
and
we're
sitting there saying we want to lose out now.
No, we're not. We're not, guys. We're not. If we do, we just lost to the Washington Redskins at home, who had lost 8 straight games, and again just absolutely got dismantled by the Minnesota Vikings, who are a very mediocre team. 31-dick last week. So we're not winning any more games, and we don't want to win any more games. We don't, guys. We talked about this today. We're done. Don't win. I don't want to win. We thought this was the game where they were going to mess up the draft slot and all that stuff, whatever. We're not winning another game. We're not. So Dart, whether he plays or not, we're not in the league. We're just not in the league.
Yeah.
And for our listeners right now, and this is one of those rare weeks again where I don't know how, like, there's nothing, what's there to talk about with this team other than get this season over with, get rid of everybody, Koo missing more field goals, another fucking punt return slammed down our throat. The special teams coach needs to get fired. More people need to get fired. More players need to get cut. Slayton, all these guys, keep Dart and pick a few other guys, and that's it. There's nothing to talk about.
When you look at Dart and you saw that he has, whatever it is, like 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 7 rushing touchdowns, and his record is 2-7, you're like, what the fuck is going on here?
You look at the box score, and that never tells a story. But like the Giants, they actually had more first downs. They actually outgained this team. They had more total plays. They had more passing yards. They go down the list. There's a few things because we didn't we laid it on the turf a couple times. We turned the ball over. I love the fact that when the Redskins turn the ball over, 70-2 on the offense, on the Redskins offensive line is pouncing on the ball. We can't even get loose balls when it's everything with this team. Nothing works. It's the same thing that's been going on for years, guys. I do not even know how to talk about this team tonight. It's almost as if I don't know how to break it down. I really don't. Like Cardone, I'm at a loss for words. I really am at a loss for words on how to talk about this team. I am.
I said to you guys right before we left tonight, I was like, listen, I want you to lose out too. Because if you don't, the Raiders are going to jump you and be in the number 1 spot and take the quarterback I want. The Jets, if you lose out and you're the number 1 pick, the Jets will offer you this. They will say, you take our pick at 5. We'll give you our 2nd round draft choice, which is like 33, and then we'll give you one of our number 1 picks next year. Why would you not want that? What does 3 wins do for you? It doesn't.
Nothing.
It does nothing. You could
One win does nothing.
You could have 4 great players if you just lose out. Don't win. Like, I don't want you to win. You shouldn't want you to win. This should be what this is what you want moving forward.
Yeah. And I've said before, I'm the biggest advocate in the world for I'm not tanking. I want to win as many games as I can because the draft is a crapshoot. I know if we had gotten the first pick last year, we'd have Cam Ward right now. We've been over all that. However, when you're 100% sure that you're trading the pick, you want the goddamn first pick.
Absolutely.
Because you can get a haul for that pick.
Yes.
We don't need a quarterback. We don't need anyone who could be drafted in the top 5 in this draft. Trade it. Trade back with the Jets to 5 and trade that one back if you can.
Yeah. That's how you change the whole trajectory of the
That's
how
you change everything. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you've got guys under rookie contracts. You're gonna over the next 2 years, you're gonna have 6, 7 guys in the first 2 rounds, 8 guys maybe. And all of a sudden you go from a roster of crap to potential a real roster with hopefully a better coach than what you have
and
right
GM,
now.
A better coach,
and GM.
a better GM.
And oh god, the GM, don't get me started. But the freaky eyebrow coach you have right now needs to go.
So Giants lost badly. Jets played the Jaguars, and the Jets lost badly. And that game, again, much like the Giants, I mean, the Jets, as soon as I looked up at the screen, Jets were losing 14-0.
Yeah. Heartbeat.
They had nothing. I mean, they're done. They gave up. I take no positives out of that game at all, with the one exception of this Brady Cook could actually be a backup quarterback. I mean, he was okay. Mm-hmm. He wasn't terrible. I mean, yeah, he had a couple bad interceptions, but at least he moved the ball. I mean, I think he's the best quarterback in our quarterback room.
Yeah.
He's better than Tyrod Taylor. Definitely better than Justin Fields.
Yep.
So, maybe we find a backup quarterback here. Maybe this is the guy that is. You don't need to go spend $6 million to get Marcus Mariota next year to be the bridge for 5 games. Play this fucking guy, and then get our rookie in, whoever we draft, to then go in week 7. Like
maybe that'll teach Justin Fields to be injured.
He's not injured, nor is Tyrod Taylor. I mean, I'm not saying the Jets are tanking, but I absolutely 100% believe that those guys are not injured, and this is their way to, like, we're not tanking, but we're not going to put our best foot forward. Yeah, those guys aren't injured for shit. Justin Fields is fine. He's not injured. So look, they got their asses beat. Their defense was terrible. They couldn't stop anything. They couldn't stop any third down. I mean, we watched the game as best we could. They couldn't move the ball very well. Breece Hall didn't have anything. Brady Cook made a couple nice throws, and he did score 20 points.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. But no, they're done. They're mailing it in. They just can't wait for the season to be over, much like myself.
Trevor Lawrence had 6 touchdowns, 5 in the air, 1 on the ground. 6.
Yep.
And that glorious bastard with his hair.
It was really just a kick in the nuts to me, because this is the guy that back in 2020, I've said this 1,000 times in this pod, I'm going to say it again. I was begging for the Jets to lose out because I wanted him so bad. I thought Trevor Lawrence was going to be the next rate quarterback. He looked at today. I think he's probably a little underrated. He's actually got the right players around him and the right coach for him. He's going to turn into one of the top 6 or 7 quarterbacks in the league, I think.
I thought that for a while. I think Trevor Lawrence has gotten to that point where people are like, Trevor Lawrence, this guy's a bust. He hasn't done anything. And you look at what's happened with, going through Peterson and some of the other coaches there in Jacksonville, and Trevor Lawrence himself has never played poorly. He has played like a guy who is, trying to learn the position. And I believe you, Novak. I think Trevor Lawrence will be a top 5 quarterback in this league, and he can be in the right system.
I totally agree.
He's coming around, and I'll tell you the one thing about Trevor Lawrence is he's never been as bad as people make him out to be.
No.
A lot of people, like 2 years ago, were comparing his stats to Daniel Jones and saying Trevor Lawrence is Daniel Jones. Now, the point they missed there was not that Trevor Lawrence is bad. It's that Daniel Jones is better than you guys think he is. That was the point. That when they started doing that, I was like, look at these numbers. Pay attention to the numbers. Don't pay attention to the fact that Jones and Trevor Lawrence numbers are equal. Pay attention to the numbers themselves. They're not bad for guys on terrible teams. These guys were on terrible football teams.
Yeah, it really comes down to what do you have around you. You're telling me you put Trevor Lawrence on the Broncos and he wouldn't be better than Bo Nix?
Oh my God!
I mean, give me a break. You put him on any. You could name 15 teams that Trevor Lawrence could go play for, and he would be a top 3-4 quarterback.
Yeah, I
guaranteed.
I got one for you here. Put Trevor Lawrence on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a
let's see what happens
with
the Pittsburgh Steelers with Trevor Lawrence. They're a 12-13 win team.
Absolutely.
Number 1 seed. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind.
By the way, I'm watching the Sunday night football game because we're recording on Sunday, and Brendan Aubrey just pushed a field goal right, and you would swear that this guy now can't kick field goals because he pushed a field goal right.
Really?
What did he line him up for? A 77-yarder? I mean, what was
it?
How did he miss it? But
it was like a
kicking it from the
52-yarder.
parking lot.
It was like a 52-yarder. He pushed it right. He missed it. For fuck's sake, the guy is a. I would take him after the. We talked about this at the bar. You got Wingway Koo, and we have a punter who none of us know, and neither of these guys are doing anything.
You guys
Special teams is killing the Giants.
In the offseason, you have got to just suck it up and spend $7 million on a decent kicker. Something. Like enough. Like it is the most embarrassing. Every time we look up, Koo didn't just miss those field goals, by the way. He was, like Cardone said, he hit it until section 105.
Yep. We're still dealing with this. We're still dealing with kickers that can't come within an entire section of the field goal post. punters who Johnson from Sales punting the ball, like it just line drive punts.
Guys, we lost a game by 8 points today, where we missed 2 field goals and gave up a punt return for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Are we? Can't we be? If we can fix one thing, that seems fixable, right? I mean, come on. We cannot be delivering the other team 13 points on fucking special teams. We're bad enough.
Mike, you made the point. The team playing us had Jake Moody as their kicker. Jake Moody was out there when we could have signed him.
No, they just signed him like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
Jake Moody. We're dealing with I'm gonna say his first name different than Scott does every time, since he says it different every time. We're dealing with Youngataku. And Jake Moody just was like got caught and picked up by another team in the meantime. Is our hand off the wheel that bad that we can't be like, hey, Jake Moody, he was pretty good. Why don't we bring him in?
There's 2 guys out there that I get mixed up, and this is gonna sound terrible, but it's Cairo Santos or Eddie Pinheiro. Neither of those guys could have played for the Giants. They didn't, and we can't sign them. And there's the point is there's field goal kickers galore out there. And we can't get a guy. We can't get a guy.
The Saints had their European exemption guy just nailed like a 65-yarder against the Panthers.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
It's like you put on a Jet or Giant uniform and you can't make it feel. Well, Nick Folk is actually pretty good, but
our roster extension guy can't do shit.
He couldn't make an extra point. It's
unbelievable. How is it possible?
I don't know.
We're a professional football team. This team has won 4 Super Bowls. Like what has happened to us?
To Novak's point, it's the Joe Shane impact. He's
absolutely is.
He's fucked us.
We need an organizational enema.
Yes.
So, Mike, before we go to the organizational enema, let's look at our predictions.
Are you sure?
I think we need to.
I'd rather go to the enema. All right. Now we did. I mean, we all have the same record this week because we all picked the Giants because we're brilliant, and we all picked Jacksonville because we are brilliant, and we all won our lock. So Cardone had the Eagles, who won easily today. I had the Texans. Cost had the Eagles. Novak had the 49ers. Salah, and so we all advanced there. So we all went 3-1 this week.
And keep in mind that last time you came on, we were watching the clip.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Let me go back to that. The clip won that game, unfortunately, or else I would have had a big lead in this whole thing. But
unfortunately, they played the Eagles.
The clip won that game, and I think I have accounted for that here. So okay. So new records are.
Yeah, they were my upset. The clip last week.
Yeah, everyone got that one going. So Cardone was 42-10. He goes to 45-11.
Man, that's impressive.
That's really good. It really is. Cost was 39-13. He is going to 42-14.
That's good too.
I'm also going to 42-14. And Novak goes to 41.
Ooh, I'm only a game back.
Only a game back there, Novak. You got a shot.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep betting what you guys do until last week, and then I'm gonna switch it up.
Yeah. I don't know if this includes that clip game or not, but I'm not going to do it on the air. So I'll figure it out for next week before I go. But it's all very close. It's all very close.
The records sound really good, but let's be honest. It's just pick against the Jets and the Giants.
It really is.
I mean,
we have the easiest job in America. And then the only time we ever fuck up is when we pick either the Jets or Giants to win.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that's the only time we ever mess this up. All right.
That's it.
So we're going with Cardone. We got the Vikings at the Giants.
Yeah.
Go.
Jets at the Saints.
Like Novak just said, he said, I can't pick either one of these New York teams. I mean, it's just they're that gross. There's no way I want to lose out, so I have a vested interest in losing for the Giants. If they what they just I don't. It doesn't matter. How you want to break this down? Giants lose. I got the Vikings winning 30-20, so I got them winning by 10. So give me the Vikings 30-20. The Jets going down to New Orleans. I mean, New Orleans. It doesn't matter what. Again, it doesn't matter what the Jets do. They're not beating anybody right now. I can't, with any confidence, pick that team to beat anything. I have it as a close game. I got New Orleans. I just wrote down a score. I got New Orleans 23-16 over the Jets. And then my lock, I was fumbling around with a couple different teams, but it looks like I'm going with, I think I have the Texans beating, who the hell are they playing now? I just lost it on the screen.
I have the Texans too. They're playing the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders, I think, right? At home?
Yeah.
The Raiders are just disgusting.
Oh,
so I give me the Houston Texans at home with that defense against the hapless Raiders. So I got the Giants, Jets both losing, and my locker the Houston Texans. There we go.
Nice. I want to take the Texans. I can't. I just took them last week. So, Cost, you're up.
So, same thing. I got the Giants against Minnesota. Giants could win this game. I don't think they will. Minnesota's not good at all, but for some reason, Justin Jefferson, who has done dick this year, is going to have a 200-yard game and 2 touchdowns, and JJ McCarthy's going to all of a sudden be like, oh, look at this guy, he could be the future for the Vikings. So
such a good call.
We're getting our asses kicked. We're going to lose 31-10. I would say 31 to Dick, like Cardone would like us to say, but with Dart, we're going to score some points. So 31-10.
That is such a good call. That, by the way, that Jefferson's going to have a huge day. And
huge!
People are going to be jerking off about JJ McCarthy after this game. Yeah. That's a brilliant call. You're spot on.
We're going to be calling him 6 or whatever the fuck he wants to be called. Whatever
9.
number it is.
9.
9. So Jets against the Saints. I'm going against the grain here. Jets are going to win this game. The Saints fucking suck. Tyler Slow might win a game here and there, but the Jets are going to beat the Saints. Jets are going to go into New Orleans and win 21-17. And my lock is Houston.
All right, we'll go next. Yeah, I mean, I was of the mind. I picked the Giants last week. I was of the mind that the Giants were going to finish this season strong. I thought they were going to win today. I thought they were going to give Minnesota a hard time. We still got the Raiders on the schedule. I thought the Giants were going to win some games down the stretch. They're not winning games down the stretch. They are a piece of shit team. And, especially, from what we've seen from Dart in the past, he's been okay. He's been fine. When he runs, he makes yards. He was awful today, guys. That is, you can't sugarcoat that, okay? And I know he's a rookie. He's got 7 starts. These games are going to happen. I still think he's going to be great, but he was dog shit today. And who knows how much that goes on? I don't know, but you can't pick the Giants, right? I'm going to take Minnesota to win this game, and I think Minnesota stinks too. But I saw really some distressing things against our defense. Or with our defense today. I saw players have open field tackles they should have had run right by the guy. Scott, we saw a guy on the sidelines who should have absolutely been pushed out of bounds, and the Giant defender never lifted his arms and just ran past him. This team is done. They've mailed it in. I don't know how Minnesota gets to 30, but I'm going to pick Minnesota. I'm going to pick Minnesota 30-10. Over the Giants, which is very similar to what you guys have had.
Mike, you didn't see a stat there with the Giants losing to the Reds and the Yanks? That alone should have been bad.
I mean, the Giants would lose a very competitive game to the Pittsburgh Pirates right now. I honestly, I believe that based on what I've seen. This team is so awful. I can't stand it. And the Jets Saints. I mean, I think this is this should be an entertaining game.
Really?
In the way that I love bad football, just really bad football. But I think New Orleans pulls this out. I think the Jets are reeling a little bit right now. And although I like the way that quarterback played today, he didn't do anything to embarrass himself at all. I still think New Orleans pulls this out. 24-23, New Orleans over the Jets. And then my lock, this is a tough week for a lock, right? I'm going to take for my lock. Oh boy, there's not much going on here. I can't take the Texans. I just took them. Yeah, I'm going to cross my fingers and toes and pick the Cowboys over the Chargers.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow. Wow.
That's a big one. All right, for me,
I just want to reset.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got no teams left to pick.
I'll start with the Giant game. Look, I want you guys to lose so badly because you're the perfect trade partner for the Jets. But it's not going to happen for me. The Raiders are going to move up there. Because of that, I'm going to take the Giants in this game because they're just going to fuck me because they've already fucked you. So why not? And why not? So they're just going to win this game 24-21 over the Vikings. The Jets. The Saints, I think we're going to go into another game with an undrafted free agent quarterback as our starter. We're at New Orleans where they play very well. I just don't see the Jets competing anymore. I think they just want to be done with this year. I'm not saying that the organization wants them to tank, but by the fact that Tyrod Taylor supposedly has a groin injury, which I don't believe that he does, makes me think that the organization is doing what they can to maybe not put the best players out on the field. Garrett Wilson has this undisclosed injury. He's not coming back. He's been gone for 6 weeks. He could play. Trust me, he could, but he's not coming back. So that's why I think the Jets are going to lose this game. I'll take the Saints here, 27-17 over the Jets. And then my lock, I'm going to go chalk here. I'm also going to take the Texans against that hapless, disgusting, worse than the Jets and Giants Raiders team.
Yeah.
Novak, if the Jets were trying to tank, wouldn't they just start Fields?
That's a good point. Well, but here's the thing, Mike. If I wanted to tank, I would start Fields, but I still think that these idiots think that Justin Fields is a better option than an undrafted free agent. I think Phillip Rivers would be a better option than Justin Fields. One of the four of us would be a better option than Justin Fields, but they don't see it.
Yeah. I'm busted.
By the way, we have to mention this too. The four of us were at a watering hole today watching the game together. And sure enough, there's a guy behind us just yapping his flapping gums about the Jets losing to the Jaguars the entire time. He had the Jaguars as his suicide pick, so he obviously was rooting against the Jaguars. But this guy is talking. None of us are interacting with him, and he just kept talking and talking and talking and talking about everything going on. Why does this continue to happen to us when we're out?
I blame it on Cardone. Somehow Cardone
I don't know.
Brings it
It's
in.
the same bar stool. It's the same. Literally, it's the same stool at the same place where I don't get it.
Wrong.
And like I said, I have my back turned at a 45-degree angle. So what? Again, we've talked about this many times. What is inviting about the way any of us sit, interact? We don't look at anybody else. We don't talk to anybody else. We don't make eye contact with anybody else. We're not asking for anybody else's opinion on a bad call, whether it wasn't nothing. Stop.
No. And the funny thing was, so for our listeners, he stood behind Cardone. And so I was at an angle, so I could only see this guy through Cardone. And I would look over, and I was having a hard time not looking down at Cardone's face as he was wanting to turn around and punch this guy. And
I had to say
and
to
I'm
Scott,
trying
who
to
was
look this
I don't know
look
if
this
you guys
guy in the
realize
face,
this,
but I couldn't.
Scott, if you remember later on, I didn't know if I said to Scott, he goes, "This guy's still behind me? Is he still there?" I couldn't tell. I didn't want to turn around. to see if this chop was still behind me. I didn't want to make a comment. I literally was just either looking at the TV screen or my phone. I didn't want to even give this guy any indication that I was aware of his presence behind me.
What are the odds that we get a freaking guy rooting for the Jaguars
every
next
week.
to Cardone? It's unbelievable.
Doesn't matter which team, what the matchups are. AFC South matches up against each other every week. We get one of those fans. It doesn't matter.
But by the way, looking around the league, that Phillip Rivers game with the Colts took the lead with 42 seconds left. They went up 16-15, and the Seahawks came down and kicked a field goal with 11 seconds left to win. Phillip Rivers only had 150 yards passing, something like that. Wasn't a master game for him, but they were competing. They competed. Think about that. A guy that's 44 years old competed versus whatever the Raiders are doing or whatever the Giants are doing or whatever the Jets are doing. Crazy.
Well, apparently field goals don't win games, but the Seahawks got 6 field goals and won the game.
Unless you kick 6.
Yeah. So
if you kick 6, they win games. I was going there too tonight, Novak. This idea that you can't kick field goals and win football games is maddening.
Well, on top of the fact that if you're a team and you want to get off to a good start for the first 11 to 12 games, sign Sam Darnold. But just know, after that, he sucks because he was terrible again.
Just like Daniel Jones, they after an 8-week period, all of a sudden these guys turn to pumpkins. Apparently,
yeah. Bring Darnold in, get to 8-2, and then call him the closer.
Exactly. I mean, seriously.
Get Nick Mullins after that.
Darnold is going to, at some point in his career, maybe the next 3-4 years, will be the best bridge quarterback ever. And he'll go from team to team to team to team, getting them off to a good start, and then let the rookie come in and finish it out.
Yeah.
And also, we watched a lot of the Patriots-Bills game today.
Oh, that was great.
Awesome. Patriots were winning for most of the time, and the place we were at was filled with mostly Patriots fans. And yet, they could not close it out, even though Drake May came in with 2 touchdowns, and everyone was very giddy about Drake May. And at the end of the day, the Bills won.
We'll let that go. I know that's a pet peeve situation, so I'm not going to say too much on that one.
Do you guys have anything else from around the league before we get into pet peeves?
Just a couple big ACL tears around the league, right? Yeah. I mean, it's funny. One of them, right? Mahomes. And Parsons. Yeah. But Mahomes goes down in a season where they're already not making the playoffs, and they're already right? And again, I don't like to see guys get injured, and I'm not wishing on that, of course, but it's incredible how the Chiefs are already, but let's be honest, they were already not going anywhere. They weren't going anywhere. They were going to be eliminated, and this is the season that Mahomes goes down with an ACL. So
same thing with Tom Brady.
Yeah,
that was going to be the Patriots' worst year, and he conveniently comes down.
Yeah, Cardone. I was going to mention that.
Okay.
I was listening to some of the highlights, and they said, well, Chiefs season derailed by Mahomes' injury. No. The season was already derailed. If they lost today, they're going to be eliminated anyway. So this had nothing to do with Mahomes' injury. He's injured. He's
not
out.
only that, but
again,
have you guys clicked on the ESPN app on your phones? It is fucking 9/11 on ESPN. There are red banners like call in the emergency police.
Oh my God, you're right.
I know.
Look at that. They made it look like he's dead.
Yes, they did. Patrick Mahomes loses battle with ACL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the picture is everyone, all these red jackets standing around him as if he's dying.
No. I couldn't believe it. I came home from hanging out with you guys. I took a little nap. I woke up. I click on ESPN. Patrick Mahomes dead, 38. What happened? What happened? Where were you when Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL?
You guys got anything else from around the league?
I don't think so.
I
I
don't
don't know.
think so. I mean, what? I mean, there wasn't really anything. I'm looking at the scores. I mean, nothing really that big of a deal. I mean, yeah, sure. The Rams beat the Lions. Great. I mean, pretty
Yep.
standard,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're, as we're recording on a Sunday night, which isn't usual, the Vikings are beating Dallas 17-14 midway through the third quarter. But I will mention this. So we'll go into pet peeves. My pet peeve is this. We saw Bijan Robinson, and I do like this. I like the fact on a Thursday night game on Amazon Prime, they do the whole round table thing. We thought it was cheesy when the Giants played and they had, Scatabo there and everything else with him ripping his shirt off and those guys doing that. We had Bijan Robinson on talking about a game that he played as a kid. It was called Smear the Queer.
Hmm.
And we've all played a variation of this game, kill the guy with the ball, smear the queer, whatever you wanted to call it. But he said smear the queer, and immediately everyone's like, no, it's get the carrier. No, there's not a person I know in this world that calls the game get the carrier. It might be kill the carrier. It might be kill the guy with the ball. It might be smear the queer, but it's not get the carrier. First off, who calls a guy carrying the ball the carrier?
Nobody.
No one.
Nobody.
Ever.
Nobody.
No. And Bijan Robinson is forced to apologize for saying smear the queer, which is it's the game he played. That's what we called it back then. I'm sorry if it's insensitive to people. That's what we called it. We called it smear the queer. You tackled the guy with the ball. It was not derogatory. It was get the guy who had the fucking ball.
That's it.
Tackle him.
And it would have been better if he said kill the guy with the ball. We're talking about killing someone. And I mean, if you're
No,
right,
that's way-
I mean, at the end of the day, isn't that worse?
Exactly.
no, killing someone is way worse than smearing them.
Yeah.
Last I checked, I'm not sure.
Don't know any. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I played kill the guy with the ball. I know Cardone and I were texting
Absolutely.
about this. It was a staple in Lincroft, New Jersey. We all played it.
That was it.
Kill the guy with the ball, right? It
Yeah.
was just mayhem. Like a guy, and you never wanted the ball. When you got it, you just got killed.
That was it. Sometimes we would intentionally like pick up the ball and throw it at the kid who never grabbed it, like the guy that
Yeah.
always avoided it.
Yeah.
And then you mauled him anyway, whether he caught it or not. And then so it was just really more.
Yeah.
The game was more about kill the guy that you want to just kill. It really wasn't like
Absolutely.
not kill the guy with the ball, because the ball sometimes was rolling around half the time. You rarely even had a guy running with the ball.
Yeah.
The ball was just floating around.
So that was mine. Just quick, easy. Smear the queer, kill the guy with the ball. I'll go to Mike next.
Yeah, I got a good pet peeve this week, guys. It's kind of in the holiday spirit. My pet peeve is Donner the reindeer and Santa. Because I watched
I'm
Rudolph,
intrigued now, Mike. I'm intrigued.
I watched Rudolph this week, and they are dicks. All right,
Yes.
especially Donner.
I know the scene you're talking about, Mike. Yes.
Are you shitting me with how they shit on Rudolph? His dad
Yeah.
made him put mud on his nose, and Santa then comes to Donner. Like, Santa might be the bigger dick. Santa comes to Donner's like, you should be ashamed of that. I don't know what you did to get that thing going. It's outrageous. It's why we're Gen X, because we were afraid to be different. We were like, my God, we were taught. We watched the show. We loved it. We watched it religiously every year, and we were taught, you can't be different. You cannot. You better not have a red nose, you son of a bitch, because you are. So I'm watching the show, and Donner is an absolute class A cocksucker. There is no. I mean, they just shame this poor guy. And then only at the end, with his nose gloves, is Santa like, hey, maybe you can help me. Now help me. No, fuck off.
Fuck off,
If
Santa.
If a reindeer could give middle fingers, Rudolph should have given him two big middle fingers. Yeah, so that's my pet peeve. Santa Claus and Donner. Absolutely dismissing and humiliating Rudolph, who did nothing wrong. By the
So
way,
wait, I gotta get this straight. Did Donner have a red nose too, just like
No,
Rudolph? Or
no.
Okay.
Donner
No.
didn't.
Okay.
He had a freak of a child apparently, and tried to cover his nose with mud. And by the way, told him when he did that, it's not about being comfortable, Rudolph. You have to conform. Like, oh my God, it was awful. So, and by the way, it's not something I just noticed this year. I've known that my whole life, but I've never had a forum before to be able to just go off on how much of a dick Donner the reindeer is.
Well, on top of it, the mother, like Donner's wife, let it happen,
Oh yeah,
right?
Donner. Yeah.
She just let it happen. She was, she fought back a little bit. She was like, nah, whatever, let it.
Yeah. And then Santa absolutely shamed Donner for having a red-nosed son.
Yeah, Santa was totally a dick.
The North Pole is like Nazi Germany, apparently. The way they run shit up there. 1934 Gestapo tactics up at the North Pole.
1934, the same year the Reds were allowing 6 yards of carry.
When Rudolph was getting shamed by Donner, the Reds were absolutely getting demolished.
The Reds were getting, just gashed.
Yeah, 7 yards of carry.
Now we just need something to happen in 1950 when the New York Yanks were doing the same thing. The Yanks.
Poor Yanks.
Well, that was when Charlie Brown. We already talked about that. That's right. Fucking guy can't grow hair. He's getting the football pulled out from him. He's getting rocks at Halloween.
Who the fuck is like not even like an adult and is bald with a single just a single thing of hair on his head?
You leave Charlie Brown alone. Poor guy. That poor cat. He's got a black cloud that follows him around. He's only got one shirt. It's a yellow shirt with a black stripe on it. Leave him alone. Big giant pumpkin head. I empathize with Charlie.
Novak, pet peeve?
I'll have a quick one, which was not football related, but from today. Like when you give an order, like I hate when you're giving the order and someone doesn't write it down. Because inevitably 90% of the time they get it wrong. And like it's not a big deal, but I said to the guy, I was like, I want and this is stupid, but I was like, I like extra celery. Kill me. I like it. I'm like, I'll pay extra for it. It's fine. Just give me extra celery for my wings. That's all I'm asking for. Comes back, doesn't have it. And I can't be the dick that says you forgot the extra celery for $2. Like that's why I have to suffer. I'm like, great. So now I don't get what I wanted. I knew you weren't going to get it right, so just write it down.
Write it down.
So I didn't get that. But my pet peeve really is my favorite, and I've used him before as a pet peeve. Ryan fucking Clark. Like I can't take this guy with the Sharon Moore thing. He's he thinks he's smarter than everybody, and he's going to use code words to push the narrative. And he said that, Sharon Moore really hurt a community of coaches, which you know what community he's talking about. He didn't hurt a community of coaches. And he said that, Sharon Moore had an obligation to this community of coaches. And I say, no, he had an obligation to humanity. Like,
yes,
Sharon Moore should have not been doing what he did for men in general, or people in general, or humankind in general. He's a bad person that went to lengths that none of us should agree is the right thing to do. And then on top of it, don't compare him to Bobby Petrino and some other guys like Rick Pitino. They didn't threaten to kill somebody.
No, they didn't.
I'm sorry, they didn't. Yes, they cheated. Yes, they're bad guys. That's terrible in its own right. But they didn't threaten to kill anybody. This guy went to someone's apartment and threatened to kill them. It's a different scenario. So don't sit here and tell me that he's not going to get the same second chances as Bobby Petrino and Rick Pitino and a couple of these other guys that did. And I had such a hard time with Ryan Clark and his like pompous, and then he's quoting scripture on top of it. Stop it. Go away. I hate this guy. Go away, Ryan Clark.
Yeah. No, that's a great one.
It's a good one.
We talk about things, and I hate to delve into the race thing because people make things about race a lot. There's a situation in Charlotte where there's a local brewery here where one of the brewery owners raped and was found in a bedroom with a 13-year-old girl by his parents, by the parents of the girl. And then when the
Not his
police
parents.
came, no, by the parents of the girl. And when the police found him, he was in his car naked. So you got this guy doing that. It had nothing to do about race. It happened to be about a guy raping a 13-year-old girl, which is, devastating by any means whatsoever. And now people here are canceling that brewery and probably correctly so. But here's the thing that happens. A situation happened which is outside the norm, which is really bad, and the public reacts to that. What I don't like about Sharon Moore and the other things that have happened around this is it's not about race. It's about a guy threatening to kill a girlfriend, threatening to kill himself, threatening to do whatever. It doesn't matter what color you are. It's just a bad it's a
Yes.
bad action no matter what, you know?
And you're basically saying that the University of Michigan is racist because they won't hire someone again because they're going to assume that anyone that is like Sharon Moore is going to do the same thing. And that's bullshit. The University of Michigan cares about one thing, and that's winning. And if he's black, brown, yellow, blue, whatever he's going to, whatever the next coach will be, if he can win, the University of Michigan will hire them because they don't care. They just want to win.
No doubt.
Exactly.
No doubt. If the Giants don't get Mike Tomlin, by God, I hope the Michigan Wolverines do.
Exactly. They would hire him in a heartbeat.
Heartbeat.
They would hire Marcus Freeman in a heartbeat
Yep.
if they could.
And if the Giants don't get Mike Tomlin, you're not going to look for the whitest guy possible, Mike, for them to hire. It's whoever is the
Whoever's
best
the best coach.
option.
I want the guy with the most wins.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
don't care what color they are.
That's exactly right. Cardone, pet peeve.
Yeah, so we touched on this a little bit earlier, but the four of us got together for the games, and we are intensely watching our two disgusting, deplorable, hideous, grotesque 3-11 Jets and 2-12 Giants today, right? And we're watching every play. We don't miss a play. We're into the games. We're watching other stuff, but we are watching our teams through thick and thin. Seasons have been over, and we're still watching our teams every single play to the end of the season. So today, we mentioned the Patriots are playing the Bills in a heated AFC East matchup. The Patriots are going for a division title. I mean, not that they can clinch today, but you know what I mean. This is the team that was 11-2. They got the Bills at home. It's a heated game. They had a huge lead early on. The game got close, and we're at Mully's there, and sure enough, we look over in the third quarter, and you got these jackoffs playing a game of fucking pool, wearing Patriot jerseys, while their team is battling for a division title. And the four of us are looking at each other like, can you imagine, under any circumstance, where we're 11-2, playing a division opponent who's 10-3 or 9-4, whatever the Bills were, coming into today, and not even watching the game when it's right above your fucking head. 10 ball, corner pocket. 5 ball, side pocket. While the game's on. Can you imagine? My pet peeve is just these guys, because earlier in the afternoon, where these guys are hooting and hollering down the end of the bar while their Patriots are up to a 21-0 lead. What happened? All of a sudden, they were over there shooting a game of stick. Who are these fans? What are you? What? I don't understand. You're either a fan or you're not. I, as a diehard fan, the four of us as diehard fans and of bad teams right now, cannot, and refuse to understand how you can't watch your own team when it's above your head and they're going for a division, like they're trying to win a division. When this, guys, I don't understand it. I won't. I don't get it. I don't understand what kind of fans are out there. they're obviously Patriot fans, but at the same time, what are they? Are they fans? I don't know what category to put these people in. I don't.
Well,
it drives me nuts.
Who did we have over there? We had a Teddy Bruschi.
Yep.
There was
Tom
we had a
Brady.
Brady.
There
We had a
Tom
Brady.
Yep.
We had a Brady jersey,
Yep.
a Bruschi jersey, something else, and these guys are just shooting a game of pool while their Patriots are in a 3-point game at Foxborough in December at fucking, and they're 11-2.
4th and 3.5 for the Bills. They're watching this guy line up to shoot. We're watching the game over their head.
And we were baiting them too, because a couple times I go, biggest play of the Bills game by far. These guys didn't sniff.
Huge third down. Big time third down here for the Patriot defense. What do you guys think? What do we do? Did they blitz? And these guys wouldn't sniff.
No. They didn't look. Their eyes didn't
flinch.
Look up for a second.
They didn't sniff at it.
They were focused on the 5 ball in the side pocket.
Yep. Couldn't care less.
Nope.
Couldn't care less.
No. I don't know how. Don't wear a jersey and a hat and call yourself a fan and then.
I'll never get it.
You're playing for the division. You've been bad for 2 years. You're playing your arch rival, and you're playing pool.
I don't get it.
And those are the first guys banging their chests at work Monday morning.
Yep. Oh,
they're
absolutely.
the first guys. You know they are. They are. My Patriots. They're the first guys.
Oh yeah.
Guys, the Giants have 2 wins, and we're micro-analyzing what the fuck is going on in the third quarter of a third down play.
When we're down 15.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
I'll never understand it. Never.
Cost is over there going, if we score a touchdown here, we get the ball after half.
The ball at halftime.
Yeah, Scott is like Mr. Positive because he was still he thought you guys had a chance with about 3 minutes left. Well, onside kick, we still got a chance.
We still got a chance. We're still alive, baby.
Hey, I was right about the halftime thing. We almost came back in the third quarter if it wasn't for
and we got our touchdown before the half. We also gave up 10 points in that.
In a minute 5, we gave up 10 points.
The funny thing was, before we even talked about those guys playing pool, I looked behind me and I thought to myself, oh, this is a Cardone pet peeve right here.
Yeah.
And sure enough, 4 hours later, it is.
Rack 'em, boys.
The guy standing behind us really pissed me off because he was the one
every week
talking about the Jaguars as his suicide pick, and then he just disappeared. But he wouldn't shut up for the time he was behind us. He's like, oh, you guys are fucked. Oh, look at this. What the fuck is going on here?
He was giving me crap because I was like mockingly cheering for the Jaguars. He's like, what kind of fan are you? I'm like, dude, just get away. Like,
again, you don't know what's going on over here.
Just trust
me.
You
have no idea what we're doing. Get out of here.
Now, at least we got the Whopper situation figured out, Cardone. Before we got there, we had the Jets on the wrong channel. The Giants channel was going to be switched over to another channel 5 minutes before the game started. So we got nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. We got it all situated.
Man, we got the Whopper remote all working correctly.
Before you got there, Cardone, I was so nervous they had fucked it all up. I'm like, we got to fix this before Cardone gets here. We can't let this stand.
First thing you do when you buy one of those places as a restaurant manager, first day of training, work the Whopper and get all the learn how to change a fucking channel and learn how to put a 4:00 game on. Learn where Fox is. Learn where ESPN. Learn where all the networks are immediately and have them on remote and whatever. Have them on last channel.
A lot of places do okay. Because they have like all week and then Sunday morning to get the 1:00 games going. It's the 4:00 games that
trying to switch to the 4 o'clocks.
They can't get to the 4:00 games. Can't do it.
So we got some questions this week. Peacock, who is feeling better this week.
All right.
Peacock is under the weather last week, but he's given us some questions this week. He says, Giants have the first pick. Do we take Mendoza? Or do we trade Dart, or do we trade out of that position? We are trading out of the number one.
Trade out.
Trade out.
Trading out.
Yep. Get as much shit as we can for that number 1 pick. We don't need a quarterback, Peacock. We don't. We got Dart. So that we don't need, just trade out and get as much freaking collateral as you can as far as picks.
Anything we can get, 2, 3, 4 number ones, whatever it takes, whatever someone will give us, take the best offer to get out of there.
So I gave you guys a preview at the bar earlier today about this next question. So if we could play Santa Claus and poach one player from the league and put him on our team, who would it be? So I'll go to Mike first.
Yeah, it's funny. I had a problem with this because it's like, my answer is it for right now or is it like for next year when everyone's healthy? Because like for right now, right? Scott had mentioned CeeDee Lamb. Like, yeah, I'll take CeeDee Lamb. But if we have Malik Neighbors, we don't need CeeDee Lamb. I mean, so I'm going to answer this question as if we're talking about the Giants as a whole team. Scatterbo's there, Lamb is there. We got everything going. I want Max Crosby. That's the guy I want on my team. He is hell on wheels. And not only that, but guys, we saw today what Abdul Carter is capable of, right? He was a menace today. He was great today. Yeah, so it might say it's overkill at one position. What do we do with Thibodeau? Whatever. But Max Crosby is the one guy to me who disrupts games. And, eventually the Raiders stink enough. They're going to like trade him for a 5 and a 2, right? Eventually that's going to happen. Yeah. This is what happens to these teams. So, yeah, he's the disruptor I want. And now you guys are both going to get better answers, and I'm going to change mine. But that just coming off my initial, that's what I thought.
Cardone.
I'm gonna go with the offensive side of the ball, and I want to get another major weapon for Dart to throw to. Give me fucking Puka Nacua on the Rams. I want a guy that, I want the opposite of Darius Slayton, and Nacua is that guy. Catches everything. I've never seen this guy drop a ball. Obviously he has, I'm sure, at some point, but this guy, I've watched enough of the Rams over the last 2 years. Everything that goes in the air, Nacua comes down with it. Miracle-type catches, big-time catches, fighting off tackler, would-be defenders. Guy gets first downs. The guy's tough as he does everything as far as catching a football and making shit happen on the offensive side. We know we got Neighbors coming back. Hopefully he'll be back at full strength after the ACL and Scatterbo. Give me Nacua and get rid of fucking Darius Slayton. I would pluck him out from that right now and put him in a Giant uniform. That's what I'm going with. I know we need other shit and this and that. Give me another freaking give me a big time receiver and give me Nacua.
Since I know Novak will go for a jet, I am going to base this on the fact that the Giants' back half is so bad. So give me Kyle Hamilton. I hate Notre Dame. I really do. But Kyle Hamilton as a safety, I will take him as an impact player, put him back there for the Giants. He might get a couple breakups and interceptions, but the Giants need help on the back end. They have no cornerbacks, no safeties to speak of. Kyle Hamilton is that guy that I want the Giants to be. I want the Giants to have a hard-hitting safety back there. I want them to be a team that has a defensive identity going forward. I'm taking him.
Yeah, I love it.
Not bad.
The Giants are missing right now. We're missing our what was his name? Sam Garnes.
Sam Garnes.
We're missing our Sam Garnes. We're missing our Terry Kennard. We're missing that guy. And I agree with Scott today. We both pointed out that Newbin and Phillips are good players. They're both good players. But we need we need a hammer back there.
Novak.
Well, I had about 15 Miller Lights and it's about 2:30, so I had to hit the bathroom. What was the question?
So the question is, if you could play Santa Claus and poach one player from
another team?
Yeah.
To me, I need a quarterback, right? So to me, there's not a better player that I like more than Josh Allen.
The Dick? I thought you'd go for the Dick.
No, why would I? I had him. I don't want him.
It's already had all the dick he can handle.
Exactly.
Yeah. You don't want Dick? No,
I've had enough,
all right.
Dick. No, Josh Allen. I mean, it's not even a question. I would do anything. I would trade away our whole roster for him. I think he's the best player in the league. Yeah, I mean, that's not even a question for
Yeah.
me.
So, Peacock also asks, eggnog, thumbs up or thumbs down? And I'm gonna mention this because I hated eggnog until I had something called Purity eggnog. And I had Purity eggnog in New York, and the thing was like every time you would go to buy it, it would be like $11 for like this, the quart size or whatever, the half gallon size. And every time you went to buy it, the cashier would be like, "Really? Is this right? It's $11. I don't know if this is right or not." And I'd be like, "Oh, I don't know." It was like drinking pure cream. It was like melted ice cream in a jug. I don't like eggnog. I like that eggnog. So I will take Purity eggnog over any other eggnog that's out there. Other eggnogs I don't really like, but I have to pay $11 for a half gallon for it. So
Not
Sounds
sure when
nasty.
this became a commercial for Purity eggnog, but at some point it did. Big thumbs down on the nog. You've got to really whiskey it for me. I don't want to taste nog. You just give me a glass of whiskey, actually.
No.
I mean, I'm indifferent. I mean, it's okay once a year. I would have one drink of it, but I mean, anything more than that is gross. No.
No, I think it's disgusting. I don't. What is it? Like, what the fuck what is eggnog? I really don't even know what it is. Again, you're right. One time a year around Christmas. No, it's gross.
You clearly haven't had Purity eggnog.
I guess not. I'd rather just drink Bailey's right out of the bottle.
I drink Purity eggnog in the morning. I realize I've just had 420 calories in 2 sips.
Yeah, right. Like a frosty with whiskey in it.
What was the discussion at the bar today? Someone was talking about whiskeys. I think he was asking what whiskeys were there, and Eric was talking about. Well, I got this. I can't remember what the conversation was. It was like the guy was.
I have found a whiskey that I enjoy, and it's called Southern Star whiskey. And I asked Eric about it. He's like, "You want me to get that?" Or I'm like, "No, I didn't want you to get it. I was just mentioning it." He's like, "Well, I had it. It sucks." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, fine, dude. Don't get it. I don't care."
Yeah.
And then he walks away, and the other bartender's like, "Eric's got a shitty whiskey palate, dude." Like, so I don't know. Maybe I enjoy if you're in the North Carolina area. There's a whiskey called Southern Star. It's distilled in Statesville, North Carolina, which I know sounds weird, but it's really good whiskey. Unless you're Eric. Absolutely, yeah.
So my friend Mike asks if anyone has watched Hard Knocks in the NFC East and wondered about seeing Kafka's speech to the team. I saw a clip of Kafka's speech to the team, and it was less than inspiring. That's all I can say. But other than that, I really haven't watched the Hard Knocks part.
Cardone, have you seen this thing?
No, I haven't. I have not
You need
watched.
to go. You need to go see it.
All right.
There could not be a less inspiring fire up speech
That sounds about right.
I've ever. I mean, it is. If I heard this, I would be like, I quit the NFL. I mean, it's. We're gonna go and kick their ass. It's like, no, this is not. Just sit down. This guy's done. He's not ever going to be an NFL coach. If he wasn't already, if teams already didn't dismiss him for what he's done with the Giants in 3 games, when they see that, they will.
Is it like what's his name? Like Duval?
It's like
Is it like
kind of like yes. I compare. I'll put it on the same level as that. Duval.
This
I'll put it in.
with a question mark? Duval.
By the way, I hate to say this, the Duval guy
is doing well.
is going to make the
10-4.
fucking playoffs.
Oh, absolutely. leading the AFC South. Yeah.
This little Kafka regime. In 3 years, you will forget that he was ever your coach.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
definitely.
I've already forgotten. It's been not even been a year, and I forgot that
No.
Jeff Ulbrich was our coach for like 6
Jeff
games.
Ulbrich.
I totally
Who?
forgot about it. Jeff Ulbrich. Brick.
Yeah,
You're-
After they
you're
fired
dead right.
Don't know who that
Salah,
is.
Jeff Ulbrich came in. You will forget about Kafka in about 2 years, and we'll bring it up. And you're like, oh, that's right. Kafka coached our team for like 7 games. Totally forgot about it.
That's a good point.
That's exactly what's going to
Like
happen.
McAdoosh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, McAdoosh was at least a coach for the full year. This guy's like an interim. You'll forget about this guy guaranteed in a year, 2 years.
It's true.
That's a good point.
The stupid ass eyebrows.
It's like when everyone's like, we should hire Spags. He was here before. I'm like, Spags was our head coach? Like, yeah, that happened. He was for 10 minutes. He actually was.
So Mike also asks about the Colts. He said, "Are there no QBs other than Phillip Rivers?" And I will say this: there is a QB out there from Indianapolis other than Phillip Rivers.
Jeff George.
Andrew Yuck. Well, Andrew Luck.
Andrew Yuck.
Andrew Luck. But I will take this. Rivers came back, which means that he delayed his Hall of Fame enshrinement and possibly could vault Eli into his place.
All I have to say, like, I agree with that, and I'm happy about that. I have to say this. If Phillip Rivers was getting in this year, like if that was going to happen, I would have raised holy hell.
Yeah.
If he gets in on his first ballot and Eli didn't, are you shitting me with that?
So,
But anyway,
he
we don't have
has
to
to
worry
wait
about it.
5 more years now, right? Isn't
Yeah.
that how it,
Yeah, he's got to
he
wait.
has to, right? Wow.
Yep.
Damn.
I mean, have you seen Andrew Luck though? He looks like he's been running on the treadmill ever since he retired. The guy's like 110 pounds. He couldn't play.
Haven't
At
seen
least
him.
Rivers got
Well-
some meat on his bones because he's fat. But I mean, Andrew Luck is like a pencil.
Well, if I look at Electronic Arts or whatever, EA and Madden, it looks like Rivers is 320 pounds. I don't know what Luck would be. Have you seen the depiction of Rivers from EA? He's got a tiny head and a gigantic body. He looks like he's Jared Lorenzen.
The Pillsbury
Wow.
Throw Boy.
Looks
Pillsbury.
like a
Yeah.
walrus. Andy Reid.
Andy Reid when he's doing the pass putting.
Yes.
Yes.
With the single bar
Oh, that
helmet
was
on.
the best.
It was like 235 pounds at age 10.
With the helmet that like it just looked so.
The Sean Landetta helmet.
He wasn't even Andy Reid back then. He was Andrew.
Andrew.
Reid.
Andrew.
So my buddy Mike also asks, should the NFL have relegation like soccer does? And look, relegation is a really sticky thing when it comes to American sports because we don't have, other than minor league baseball, you don't have the infrastructure to support it.
No.
You don't have the infrastructure to support a minor league in football because you don't have lesser leagues to be able to say, okay, this secondary league could promote a team up to the top league. You just don't have it. It's a little bit different from like soccer in Europe where you have 3-4 leagues and you have a club that could start in your local bar and play and things like that and join up. You don't have a groundswell that can help support that.
I mean,
I love relegation. I think it's the best thing ever invented in all of sports. I love that you can be so bad you get kicked out of your league. I freaking love it.
well,
But we don't, like you said, Scott, we don't have a D league for the NFL to send teams to.
We don't
You
even
send
have
them to college. Send them to college.
but if we
Have
had
Ohio
that,
State play in the NFL.
would you guys like? Obviously, the Jets would be the first ones out, other than the Browns. Would I be able to pick another team?
That's a great question.
I think that's
know.
that.
Because
The
I
other
would love
thing-
it then. Get these guys out of my life, put them in the bottom league so I can pick a winner and I could actually feel what it's like to win at something. And
I
I
do
would
feel like,
The way
You
we're
can't-
trolling Patriot fans today, you could be a Bills fan.
yeah,
know,
we were good Bills fans today. We were really good.
Or
We did the Let's Go Buffalo. We had the whole thing going.
Those Patriot fans were insufferable. They were the worst. They didn't pay attention for shit.
No.
Ugh,
Glad they didn't get rewarded for nothing.
exactly.
Yeah. No, relegation to me is a great idea, like Mike said. It
Well,
is awesome when it works. You can't do it in the United States in terms of football. I don't even know if you can do it in terms of soccer because we just don't have the infrastructure in the leagues below it to support it.
No.
I love the idea that you finish last, you're gone. You go play college for a year. Fucking awesome.
That'd be great.
Today, it's the University of South Carolina Gamecocks against your New York Jets. That'd be fantastic.
I love in the most ideal situation, like in Europe, Pete's Bar versus.
Yeah.
Well, we might be able to bring back the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yanks.
Yeah,
Did that,
could do that.
right?
Who's got the record for most yards per carry in the NFL? Oh, it was Vanderbilt. And
We'll throw this out to our listeners. Is there another team outside of the St. Louis Cardinals that you could think of that was a baseball team that wasn't a Cincinnati Red or a New York Yank? I don't know if there is. So we'll let you guys. We'll ask that, and if you guys have a team
No
you can
idea.
name, come on.
The New York Giants.
Oh, the New York Giants are.
I mean, there was a New York Giants.
There was a
baseball
New York
team.
Giants baseball team. You're right. Exactly right. You guys got anything else for this week?
No, I don't know where Mike went, but no,
Mike-
I got.
Mike disappeared.
I'm here. Cameron.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah. So we'll be back next week, wrapping up the Giants of Minnesota and the Jets and Saints, and talking about the haplessness of our teams. But guys, we'll be rolling into Christmas next week, so
Yeah.
we'll have some holiday goodness to talk about.
That's right.
right on.
All right. Have a good week, y'all.
All right,
All right.
guys.
Bye.
See ya.
See you.